In this table based on a planning model, the values for the gross margin percentage KPI display in gray and can't be edited because the cell values are calculated using a formula. We can make it possible to edit values in cells based on a formula by adding inverse functions to the formula in the model. We'll select the gross margin percentage formula to extend it. We can edit the formula in the formula editor or in the formula bar. The current formula calculates gross margin percentage by dividing gross profit by net revenue. First, we'll add a clause that will let us modify the gross margin percentage by modifying the gross profit value. We'll insert a vertical bar by clicking Shift plus backslash, and then add the inverse function. Between the brackets, we need to specify the account we want to change when we modify values for the KPI. We can choose between the available accounts by entering a left square bracket. In this case, we'll choose gross profit. We'll enter a colon and equal sign, and then express gross profit as net revenue times the gross margin percentage KPI. Next, we'll extend the formula further so we can modify the gross margin percentage value by changing the net revenue value when the gross profit value can't be changed. We'll add or inverse, and then choose the net revenue account, followed by a colon and an equal sign. We'll finish by expressing net revenue as gross profit divided by the gross margin percentage KPI. Now we'll save changes to the model. In a story, the gross margin percentage values now display in black to indicate that they can be edited. We'll change the Q4 forecast from 54% to 57%. Note that the gross profit value changes when we make our entry. Now we'll lock the gross profit value so it can't be changed. When we modify the gross margin percentage value to 58, the net revenue value changes while the gross profit value remains the same. Thanks for watching.